Okay, so we're going to start small on the bottom. I'm going to grab my farce, just like this. Nice little sizzle on the pan. If you don't have a sizzle, chances are it's going to stick to the pan. You want that real hot spot before you start to sear any type of meat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to distribute this evenly throughout the pan, just like this, just like this. Try to make a decent circle to go with the theme of the large focaccia. Okay. So once I'm at this stage, I got my pan going now. It's going nice and hot. I'm going to take this chorizo. I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm just going to go all the way around with the chorizo. Try to be quick. You want to try to cover every possible space on this chicken farce. Because when you bite in every bite, you do want to taste the chorizo. Okay. Smells good already. Smells amazing with the onions, the peppers, the chicken. I don't know about you, but I can wake up to this every morning. Okay, so we got them all layered out, everything's looking great. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start on my avocado mayo, which is a lot easier than it sounds, and I'm going to show you right now how we're going to properly clean an avocado. So I'll go over to my cutting board. What I want to do, always want to have a sharp knife, like I said in the first video. Okay, what I'm going to do, get rid of this little pit at top, cut into the avocado, and just turn it. Just turn with it. And then what you do at the end, once you got that line down throughout the middle, you just give it a little twist, like this. To get the pit out, like this, give it a twist. See you later. So I do that with my other avocado. Same idea, pit out. I call it the spin twist. Like this, out. There you go. 2 cleaned avocados. So then what I do, I take it further. I want to take them right out of the shell. So what I do, get a nice little warm spoon. The heat helps it pull off the skin easier. Get right in, go along the bottom, around, get under it. What you do, you just, beautiful, empty shell, forget about it. When we come back, I'll show you the procedure to finish off the mayo. Okay, so as promised, we are going to start the avocado, but what I want to do first is I want to get around to it now. Now I'm going to take my sauteed onions and peppers. Oh, I'm going to place them right on top of this mix right here. So I'm kind of stuffing this burger as well. Just like this. And now that the bottom has some color on it, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover up the burger. So I grab the rest of my farce on top like this. Okay. Clean up my hands a little bit here. So I get back to my mix, I take my spatula, just like this. What I'm doing now is I'm going over top, I'm kind of sealing everything in. I don't know about you, but if you can smell those flavors at home, your mouth's probably watering like mine is right now. Define DB30 in a nutshell. Technique. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have my oven set on broil. I'm going to bang this in the oven, I'm going to put some color on the top, cook it all the way through, finish up with avocados as soon as we get back. Okay, so with the avocados what we're going to do is we're going to make like a spread, like almost like a mayo. So what I'm going to do, I want my garlic, I always want to give it a bit of a crush, like that. Throw it in. Now with the avocados, depending on the size of the blender you're using or food processor, me I'm using a smaller one, so what I want to do, I just want to go along, cut them in strips, and then cube them. What I'm going to do with this now is I'm going to put it in the blender that I have. And then I'm going to finish off this mayo. One thing you got to be careful when using avocados is that when you cut it, you have to use it immediately. It browns, it looks brutal, it bruises. Not quite appealing anymore. So, go from there. Add that with our garlic. Definitely going to have to clear off the cutting board after this. And now start blending. So I'm going to fill up my blender here. Looks familiar, but we'll call it the cool bullet. Fill it with the avocado, the garlic. The idea behind this, getting this all going, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in with some cream cheese, I'm going to fold it in with some sour cream, some salt and pepper, some sort of a citrus. Got my pepper, clove of garlic in there, little oil so it doesn't stick, it doesn't freeze, keeps it flowing throughout the blender. Just a little bit. Close up your cool bullet. Okay, so working on that avocado cream mayo. Got it all grinded up. What I did was I started to fold in the actual avocados and garlic with some lemon juice, some cream cheese, some sour cream, and a little bit of mayonnaise. It's going to be an excellent spread, excellent accompaniment to go with this chicken. So what I'm going to do now that this is all mixed up, we're going to put it in the fridge, let it cool down for a little bit, get a lot, nice and chilled. Now, my main task here, the hardest part for me to succumb is this focaccia. I got to be able to cut through this whole thing, perfectly butterfly through it, without messing it up because it's the only one I have. So I'm going to give it a shot right now. Let's hope for the best. I need all the concentration I can get. So I'm going to go in right from the side halfway through. And I'm just going to kind of move the knife all the way around. I'm going to put something under my cutting board to stabilize it first. Now I'm going to continue around the bread. So as I'm doing this, I'm spinning the bread. I really need this to be precise, like I said. Just like this. People say easier said than done. Yeah, they're right. Enough practice. You can do this too. Look at this. Perfectly right down the center. Ready to rock and roll. I'm going to hit it with some butter. I'm going to broil it to give it some color. We're going to put that burger on it. We're going to put that avocado on it. We're going to get this apple butter cheese on it. We're going to eat on it soon. Okay, so we're on the home stretch of this chicken burger. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull it out of the oven. It's been on broil, so both sides nice and brown. I'm going to show you the beautiful crust that's come on this. I've had this on broil for about 7 minutes now, and just look at that. Beautiful golden brown on top. It almost looks like a hash brown. It's that beautiful. Okay? And that's the idea you want there, folks. If you look and compare the bun, the patty, almost all day.